All right, welcome back to people. On this episode, I'm going to talk about newsletters in reference to email marketing. As you know, there are so many different things you can add to your email marketing campaigns, but newsletters are one that I recommend you consider because as you're marketing and getting familiar with people, a lot of times you don't want to just send them your information. Sometimes you want to send them some other like trending information, right, if you will, because people follow that kind of stuff on a big scale, right? People love what's trending. So I'm going to read something very quickly, then I'll expound on that, but I want you to put on your listening ears and just pay attention to the process of what's going on. It says, whether you write blog posts, upload YouTube videos, or want to share your thoughts and advice on recent industry trends, a regular email newsletter is a great way to turn one-time visitors into a loyal audience. By giving your customers and website visitors an opportunity to stay connected with your brand, you can remain top of mind as a reliable source of information. To send a newsletter, simply create a broadcast, a one-time email, and add in the latest information you wish to share with your subscribers. Since the newsletter broadcast email must be created and sent to your subscribers list each time, you'll want to determine a regular cadence of sending. Whether it's once a week or twice a month, the timing is up to you and your subscribers' preferences. A good place to start is considering how frequently you create content and then determine when you'll have enough to share in a newsletter. Aim to send at least one email a month to subscribers to keep your list healthy and engaged. There are different types of newsletters you can send. The business newsletter template is great if you primarily create content about a variety of business updates and news, such as policy changes, events you're attending, etc. Now, if you regularly publish blog posts, videos, or podcasts, the content newsletter or digest template is perfect for sharing your latest creation with subscribers. A curated newsletter is one way to create an email without spending too much time writing content. If you find articles written by someone else that are relevant to your subscribers or your group, you can group them and link to them in your email. To help position yourself as a thought leader in your industry, try sharing news and blog articles written by others in addition to a summary of your own thoughts on how it's relevant to your audience in an email newsletter. Now that's pretty much what I'm doing here, only on a podcast episode, because this email information came from the people I subscribe to, right? So they create content, great content, very relevant, and I share some of that content with my audience. Now, it does a couple of things. It makes me look smart, and it gives you the correct information, right? And that's what you want to do. You want to create an understanding. You want, like I say, you want to be the go-to person in that industry. What industry? Your industry. The industry you selected. Not the one I said, okay, look here, this is what you need to do. No, it doesn't work that way. You decide, and you follow through, and you continue to grow your system and your understanding. You heard the phrase, knowledge is power, right? Only if it's applied. You can gain all that information that you want. You can read 5 books a day for 10 years. But if you apply none of that, you get no results. Because see, information is not designed to gather and hold. You're supposed to gather that information and share it. And when you share it, you get rewarded. You get rewarded with opportunities. You get rewarded with money. You get rewarded with the way it makes you feel, right? It makes you feel a certain way when you're able to help a person or a group of people accomplish something that they've been wanting to do. But a lot of times they didn't have the right information or the right connection to take what they wanted to do to another level. Because in life, there are levels, just like anything else. You start out at a place, And wherever you begin, you're not going to stay there. That is not where you stay. It's where you started. But you want to start, because you can't grow anything if you don't start. If you're always thinking about it, or if you were always going to do that, that is not the key to success, ladies and gentlemen. That is not it. You have to put action to what you want to do. And then once you start to put action, then people are going to start throwing darts at you. I know, but it's the way it works. Especially people in your inner circle. I know. You wouldn't think that, right? It's going to happen. And if it's not happening initially, it will happen as you grow. That's why you have to become confident enough along this journey to continue. And that's once the money starts. Because see, until the money starts, you're not really believing a lot of times. You're not really being reaffirmed. But once the money starts to trickle in, and it will. If you don't stop, it will. Once that starts to happen, then that allows you to reinvest. See, when you, let's say you make your first $100, it's not going to change you. Let's say you make your first $1,000. That's not going to change you. But what that is allowing you to do is become more confident that what you're doing is working. Now you're able to speak confidently in front of people. You have proof that what you're saying works, right? It's called social proof. People can just, find out if you're who you say you are and what you say you do works. And if it does, then you're going to get buy-in. But you're going to get buy-in initially from some people, because a lot of people want to do things, and I found this to be the case. Many people I run across always wanted to do something, but for whatever reason, I know the reason, held themselves back, right? And that reason is fear, ladies and gentlemen. Lack of knowledge breeds fear. Opportunity breeds fear. And you wouldn't think that. But the same thing that you're putting time and effort in, working toward getting better at right now, will present opportunity. And when that opportunity presents itself, it may scare you into not wanting to follow through, not wanting to step through that door. Let's say you've been working on what you're doing for a year, 2 years. Now you get an opportunity to speak about it. Now you're only going to speak in front of 50 people, and we're going to pay you nothing, right? That's an opportunity. You don't know who's in the audience. There could be someone in the audience that can invite you to speak at their group or organization, but because you weren't confident, or they didn't show, you didn't get paid enough, you chose not to do it. That's why everything can't be about money, right? Some things have to be about, this is what you stand for, and you want to, enlighten other people in that area. And then that's when the universe can reward you, right? All right, I hope you guys are enjoying these. I'm actually back to back creating these episodes today, because it's what I do. And another thing is, hey, I like to be able to create content that's valuable to people. I like to be able to have it already in the can, so to speak. So all I have to do is just put it out, put it out, put it out. Does that mean I'm lazy? Nope. It means I'm smart. All right. We're going to see you on the next video.